The little sea turtles had just crawled out of their shells and were desperately making their way toward the ocean. But one turtle, named Sammy, was too weak and couldn't even crawl out of its nest. Suddenly, a seagull swooped down and grabbed Sammy. Sammy struggled with all his might and finally managed to break free from the bird's beak, but he landed on a wooden board and couldn't move. At that moment, another turtle named Shelly spotted him. Shelly wanted to help, but was quickly pulled away by the others, leaving the injured Sammy lying there, slowly drifting into unconsciousness. Luckily, Sammy stayed there through the night, and no seagulls found him again. But by morning, the beach was completely empty. Just as he was feeling hopeless, a wave swept him and the wooden board into the sea. The next morning, Sammy woke up and met other sea turtles. They warned him that the ocean was full of predators, and death could come at any moment. Another young turtle encouraged Sammy, telling him to be brave and not to believe everything others said. After saying that, they said their goodbyes to Sammy. Just as Sammy dipped his head into the water, a piranha suddenly lunged at him. Fortunately, Sammy dodged just in time. Later, Sammy made a new friend, Ray, who invited Sammy on an adventure. Together, they explored the underwater world, meeting many ocean creatures and spending incredibly joyful times together. They sailed on a raft to a distant place, where they rode with an octopus, like on a carousel. But then, the ocean suddenly darkened. A strange black substance began falling from the sky. The two turtles huddled together, hiding in a corner, completely unaware of what was about to happen. Ray and Sammy decided to rise to the surface and leave the area, only to discover that it was a human cruise ship that had crashed into a reef, causing an oil spill to pour into the ocean. With no other choice, they had to leave the area. They didn't know how long they had been drifting, but eventually, they decided to go back into the water and continue their adventures. However, just as they reached the sea, a large net came rushing toward them. Sammy couldn't avoid it and got caught in the fishing net, and Ray wasn't able to escape either, getting caught in another net. Even worse, they were taken to different boats, and what awaited them would be completely different fates.